You're listening to That Home Loan Hub. I'm Zibuni Solimova, here to make home loans and property investing simple, smart and stress-free. Let's get you closer to your property dreams. Last month I had George Love here telling me about the stats. Try to pull his accent.
I love it.
This month I have his better half, Megan. We're going to talk about the stats in the region, Kapiti region.
Yes, for June 2026.
Take it away.
Excellent. Okay. So last month we were talking about a few things. We were talking about days on market, number of transactions for each suburb, percentages above or below RV, and average sale price. So shall we start with the average sale price?
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting. The highest average sale price was actually Waikanae Beach. So the average sale price there was $987,500. So it's quite a healthy amount for an average house in Waikanae Beach. But there were only 6 transactions. And like George said last time,
There were only 4 last time, I think.
yeah, that's right. There's not a lot of transactions. You could have one really amazing sale, a couple of lower sales, and it will skew the stats a little bit. But it's pretty consistent. People like Waikanae Beach.
Okay.
Waikanae, in comparison, the average sale price was $810, but there were 21 sales.
Wow.
So that's probably quite accurate with that many data points to get an average sale price of $810.
Okay.
Yep. So the percentages against RV, for Waikanae it was negative 1%, which is interesting because usually Kapiti sells
We were
for
up.
above RVs. Waikanae Beach with that larger sale price was 7% above RV.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Okay.
So we'll talk about Paraparaumu. Sorry.
Paraparaumu.
So average sale price for Paraparaumu Beach was $780. Considering that there were 19 sales, that's probably quite accurate. Negative 1% below RV again.
Wow.
So again, quite interesting. If you compare it to Paraparaumu Central, average sale was $755, so slightly lower than the beach. 18 sales, so it was quite evenly, but even between both beach and Central. And 5% above RV.
Wow.
Which is kind of what we've been experiencing for the last few months.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we thought we might do Raumati as well. So we've got Raumati South and Beach.
Okay.
Beach was more popular, better sale price, sorry. More popular. I can't say that, can I? Lots of people love the beach. Higher average sale price, $807,500. Versus Raumati South was $747,500. I'm struggling to read my handwriting here. But what's really interesting about Raumati, and I was talking to somebody from Raumati the other day that would appraise their house, was in Raumati South and Raumati Beach, there were only 4 sales in June.
So we don't have stock.
We do not have stock. Raumati South was 5% above RV. Raumati Beach was 1% above RV. So things are selling above RV in Raumati, but there are not many houses on the market there is a couple that are not that great quality or they've got problems or whatever. But in terms of a good house in Raumati, now would be the time to list it.
Okay. So if you're listening to this and you've got a house in Raumati,
call me.
Reach out to Megan because I guess it's simple economics, right? It's the demand and supply.
Yes. So we've got lots of buyers looking. We've got a cold winter market with less houses coming on. So more buyers, less houses, it increases, hopefully, the sale price.
I always said to my buyers when they would ask me when is the good time to buy, I would say personally, maybe financially it may not make full sense, but personally, winter is a good time to buy because you see the house in its full glory, how it's experienced, the heat, the cold, everything in winter.
Any water problems,
Correct.
Any mold problems.
Correct.
Yeah, and vice versa. The good houses stand out. The warm, dry, great curtains, great insulation, double glazing. You get a really good price for those in winter.
Correct. So my personal preference has always been buying houses in winter because I can go around the house after the heavy rains. I can see where it's ponding, where it's flooding. Is it flooding at all?
Yeah, that's right.
Are there any issues? Going inside the house on a very cold day like we've been having for the last few weeks is going inside and looking, are the windows whipping?
And when you take your shoes off, That is the ultimate, because you're walking on the floor. You can feel if there's insulation under the floor or not.
Yeah.
Because you're walking around in your socks.
Yeah, exactly. So if you were to buy a house and you're wondering whether summer is better because it's warmer and you get more stock on the market, I think winter for me personally.
I've always bought houses in winter. But that's just been timing usually. I sold my last house in winter because I knew that there was more demand for buyers and less stock on the market. Ironically, I bought in the same market. And I mean, we're not racing away with the market at the moment. Like the days on market, I think across Kapiti was about 56-ish days.
Wow.
Like, but it sort of averages between, I think Raumati Beach was 77 days on market, down to about Raumati South was about 48 days on market. Waikanae was about 54 days on market for Waikanae Central. Paraparaumu Beach was 54 days. So it's sort of all around about that. So in terms of what that means is most agents are probably running a campaign for 3 or 4 weeks, unpriced campaign. Then we're putting a price on it based on the buyer feedback, and a couple of weeks later it will sell. So if you are looking at a property, for example, that might be going to auction, you're a first home buyer, you're too nervous to go to auction, it's fine, still come through it because it may not sell straight away. Like you might have time to put together a conditional offer or a tender or deadline or anything like that.
And we had a few of those, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So there's a little bit of time, but call your mortgage advisor quickly.
I wonder who. Awesome, Megan. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see you guys again next month to see more data.
Sounds great.
And that's a wrap on That Home Loan Hub. Don't forget to hit subscribe and join me next time for more property tips and tricks. Your next smart move starts here.